Game Over 86 coming back with another video today, ladies and gentlemen. Beautiful Wednesday. Today I'm going to be talking about Xbox Game Pass, Xbox Games with Gold, or Xbox Live joining together to make it a one subscription. And I want to read off a couple things that we got tweeted and just let you guys know what they're planning on possibly doing with the new discless Xbox upcoming. Definitely upcoming. I think in the end of May is when they were planning on releasing this thing, according to reports. But I want to go ahead and show you guys a little bit about that stuff. So let's go ahead and talk about it real quick, and I'll give you guys my thoughts on what I think they are going to do going forward in the future with Game Pass, Xbox Live Gold, what's this mean for PC players, and all the other stuff that gets gold for free. So let's go ahead and talk about it real quick. Game Pass, obviously this is what they tweeted. Inside information from people, what they got from Microsoft was Xbox Game Pass Ultimate equals Xbox Live plus Xbox Game Pass. It's $14.99/month. Special price for insiders equals $1 a month until release, which is kind of cool. The next thing that they stated says earlier this week, Microsoft said it would from May increase the price of Xbox Live Gold subscriptions in the UK. Not over here in the States so far, according to what I've been told to, and what from what I've read on other websites or from Microsoft itself. According to email sent from Xbox Live Gold members, 8th of May will see a 12-month subscription raise from $39.99 to $49.99, while monthly subscriptions will increase from $5.99 to $6.99. 3-month subscriptions also getting a price hike from $14.99 to $17.99, and then the 6-month is will stay the same at $29.99, which is always a good thing, I guess. It'll kind of keep them in that little mid-range where people are like, I'll do it for 6 months. It says, meanwhile, the Xbox One S Digital Edition will reportedly arrive in the current Xbox markets on May 7th. It says, with the 3 of Microsoft's biggest games already preloaded, Minecraft, Forza, and Forza 3, yes 3, not 4, and Sea of Thieves. So when I look at that, they say, you know, the biggest games already preloaded. Forza 3, and I mean Forza 4 is their biggest game right now. But when they said that other stuff, no, that's not the biggest game preloaded. But when I was looking at this, I was thinking, I was doing a little bit of, not math, but I was doing some calculations in my head, and I know that PC players, myself included, we get the Games with Gold, Xbox Live. You don't have to have that, so you get like the free game lineup if you have a PC. You don't even have to pay for it to play with people online. So you get all the benefits with that, with their Windows 10 and Microsoft and all that at the Microsoft Store. And I believe with Game Pass, you know, the PC players have to, if they integrate this into every system, whether it be cell phones, tablets, the Nintendo Switch, or even PC players. I think what they're wanting to do, and I mean, my personal belief is that they're wanting to get all these players that are on PC that may play Game Pass or want to play Game Pass on the PC. They're wanting them to kind of pay. So let's say Game Pass obviously is $9.99 here in the States, and Xbox Games with Gold is, I think, like $9.99 a month too. But I think what they're wanting to do is make it $14.99 a month for Game Pass and Gold, so that the people that want to have Game Pass, yes, they'll be paying $5 more for PC players, but in the long run for console players and people that are on cell phone and whatnot, they'll be saving $5 technically. We'll all be saving $5. PC players will be having to spend an extra $5. And I don't know if they're all going to do that. I don't know if they're going to change the way they want to make the service for PC players, because I know that that's a big majority of the gamers that are playing a lot of these Microsoft games. I know that for a fact, because there's just more PC players out there. So I don't know if they're going to try to do that or not going forward. If it was my opinion, I think it's okay. They've been getting Games with Gold forever, and I say they as in us. We've all, whoever owns PC and gets the Microsoft Store and all that, you get Games with Gold, you get the Xbox Live pretty much for free. You don't have to pay for it. So I mean, it's been a really good thing for them to add $5. I can see a positive from it. Technically, players are paying $5 practically. I know it's 15, but the players that were getting the Games with Gold for $10 for free, if you think about it, it's $14.99 now for Game Pass. Possibly is what I'm not right now. Let me rephrase that. It may be $14.99 for both, so they may just be paying an extra $5, even though it's 15. But they've been getting that $9.99 Games with Gold or Xbox Live for free for so long. So technically, I mean, they're still getting a pretty good deal. And if they're going to put a bunch of day one games on there for PC players, I think that's a good feature. And they've been doing a really good job. I have to applaud Xbox or Microsoft when they do a good job. I think that they've done a fantastic job when it comes to trying to appease all gamers or all players or all different people on different platforms, except for PlayStation. But when it comes to overall, like, you know, exclusivity and all that stuff, PC players are still going to get the games like the Microsoft and the Xbox console players. So it's not a big difference in jump. It's something kind of to, you know, think about going forward. Obviously, they're going to be trying to push this all digital Xbox, discless Xbox. So I can see Microsoft really trying to pair that in for people that are still wanting to stay console based. To have your system and whatnot and to just download the games off there. Obviously, I talked about it in another video where you can download the app from the Xbox store. There's an app on your Xbox, excuse me, and you can download that app and you can actually connect it to your PC and you can play all your games that you own on Steam and stuff like that. You can just pretty much stream it to your Xbox. So if you don't have a high-powered PC, but you have a laptop and you want to get in there and get some Steam keys and get games that are cheaper, you know, that's a good feature. So they're trying to really do the best. I think they're trying to meet that middle, and I see them going forward doing a lot better job with their service. And I still think to this day the service is still a little bit ways behind. There are multiple reasons, and we'll get in that for a different time for a different day. But my biggest thing is I want to know, how is this going to affect digital sales going forward when they eventually physical's all gone when it comes to the streaming part? Because if you can just stream it, or if you can just download the games day one and not purchase it, you're paying for a subscription. How will they count that as digital sales? If people understand what I'm saying there, you know, because when you're buying Game Pass or pay for Game Pass, and I've gotten Game Pass before to try it out, and you download the games, they don't really count as a purchase much as a subscription purchase. So I don't know how they're going to kind of, you know, really choose and pick how much digital profit they're making on their games, because people will buy from the store, people will buy from, you know, the PlayStation store. But if it's all digital, like with the Xbox Game Pass, will it count? Will it count as a purchase? I'm still kind of up in the air on how they're going to judge on how much digital sales they made. In the end of the year, this year will tell us a little bit more. I mean, everybody knows digital sales are going to be climbing. They've been climbing for years, for at least a good part of the last 2 years. So, I mean, it is inevitable eventually, but I want to know what you guys think about this Game Pass, Xbox Games with Gold. Do you own an Xbox? Do you own a PC? Do you like the idea of saving $5 if you're on console? Technically, if you're on PC, you are spending $15 to get Game Pass, but you've been getting Xbox Live for free forever. And I'm not saying that's bad. I mean, it kind of sucks, but in a way, they're trying to meet that middle to where they're making everybody happy. I know there will be some PC players that'll want to check it out. I know that a lot of them will want to play games that are first-party exclusives to the console and PC day one. I know that they're going to definitely want to check them out as well. So I don't see it as a big deal. All I see is, where's the price going to be for like the big year? Like a 1-year subscription for Xbox Live is $60 for console players, and then a 1-year subscription for Game Pass, since it's $9.99 a month, that's $120 a month. How are they going to pair this for a year subscription? In my opinion, and this is just me, I would make it a straight $80, and I would just say that's going to be good. Because if you try to make it around, you know, $150 or $100, I mean, that's a lot of bank for somebody to put in there. And I know a lot of people may disagree with me on that, but when you're talking a service and you're talking games that you're not actually going to physically keep, or that they could just take away out of the store, which Game Pass does sometimes take games away and then they add them back to the store later. Trust me on that. I just don't want to be paying too much to where you kind of feel like the quality of games aren't really there. Because if you're paying for $100, or let's say it's $130, you know, because they're adding the Xbox Live and Game Pass together, and they got to add some money. And and you don't feel like you're getting that quality like some of the games have been rushed, and some of these games that have been put out there, it just seems like they're just slapping a bunch of old junk sometimes games out there. Now there have been some good ones, some third-party ones that have joined, like the Tomb Raiders and even Just Cause 4, some bigger titles. But like when you seen the Crackdown 3 was free, I mean, it wasn't like a huge game where you're like, oh, I got a God of War style game. So I really want them to hit that target goal. I would say $80 would be, if they go anything over, that's gonna, I think, make a lot of fans mad, myself included, because I wouldn't want to pay any more. I'm already paying, you know, $60 for gold to get the games on my Xbox to play with my buddies on there because they don't own a PC. But then the Game Pass is like every now and then I like to get it. But if they put it together to where you get the Game Pass for the full year and you're only paying like an extra $30, you're saving a ton of money if you wanted to just get Game Pass. And plus, if they got heavy hitters out there, guys, like the big first-party titles like I'm talking about, and they were actually good, like Halo Infinite maybe coming in, Ori and the Will of the Wisp would be another one. And even Battletoads and Gears 5. If them games can drop, I believe $80, you're getting Xbox games with gold on the console, plus paying an extra $30, technically $80, you know, compared to $120 for just Game Pass. Dude, I think it would be a perfect spot. I think it would make it right at the middle, and I think PlayStation would definitely be kind of pulling back on their shirt going, uh-oh, what do we got to do with theirs? Because their stuff's still kind of pricey too, and then their PlayStation Plus is still $60. But I want to know what you guys think down in the comments below. Let me know, would you guys support it? Would you guys want to purchase it together? Or do you kind of like, I'd rather just pay for Game Pass by it separate when a big game comes out, like let's say November, or let me choose what month I want to play it to where I can play these games that are specifically exclusive so I can check them out for a first month? Or do you want to be tied down to having to just have games with gold and not having to pay the extra $30 or the $20 for that? Let me know down in the comments below. If you guys are new to this channel and you guys like to see more of my videos, hit the subscribe button. Make sure you guys ring the bell for notifications to keep up to date with all the videos that I release. Obviously, leave me a like if you liked the video. If you didn't, hit the thumbs down for a dislike. Share this video with a friend, and I will see you guys on the next video. I love you very much. Do a good deed, stay safe, and take care of one another, guys, because that's what it's about. I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.